G'day and welcome to Let's Try Maia. This is a game I kickstarted quite some time ago. This was one of the kind of early Kickstarter games. I'm just trying to check a couple of things. You know what, let's just do that. Then if I go to visuals, this is all fine, I guess. Yep, cool. Let's launch it. So this is, yes, I would like to do the tutorial. This is, as I recall, the Kickstarter campaign, basically Space Dungeon Keeper. That was certainly what I was hoping for. And as you can see, I never really got around to playing it. Alright, so what's the tutorial? Water barrel. Okay. Welcome to Maia. Planetfall has been a success. Your objective is now a self-sustaining colony that can begin work on larger, more permanent projects. It's impossible to directly control colonists. That technology was deemed unethical. We must satisfy ourselves with the tools we have developed for watching them. Press Y to confirm you've read this text and are capable of obeying simple instructions. You'll have 15 seconds to experiment. Okay, where's to move the camera? Middle mouse or Alt to rotate. Yeah, sure. Well, that's a bit too far. Zoom, sit up straight and take deep breaths. I don't think you can detect that. Mining lets your colonists detect material. Yeah, okay. So, imp, robot, gotcha. So, alright. Clicking the top of rock areas. Right, yeah, cool. So this is, yeah, very much Dungeon Keeper. And this is our imp robot. And, you know, that's because Dungeon Keeper's basic workers were called imps. I click on the bottom robot icon, bottom left. There we go. Okay, cool. And there's the dig in.
High temperature warning.
And to issue construction orders, click on the build icons beneath. Q and E to cycle through rooms available to you. Click and drag. Large rooms are preferable since they're no longer trapped on a ship. Okay. Press Y. Yet. Okay. So click the flashing permanent room icon. Okay, placing storage. Q and E to cycle rooms. Large area with a workshop. And there we go. That's not quite how I anticipated that would work. Tell me about your mother. Okay, I see. See how it is. Tool icon lets you place items. Use Q and E on number keys to cycle through them. More construction options will be available as you research. Press Y for a tasty treat. Okay, so we would like to place items like a door. So this is okay. And then put a workshop table in the workshop. Like, say, I can't right now. I guess that actually has to be built. Alright, once it's built, I assume that's when I will actually be able to do such funny things as putting things. Yeah, unsuitable placement. Okay. Base manifest gives a quick overview of the state. Mouse over it to view it. Lacks context, so you know, actually look at stuff that's happening in your base. Right, so this is a series of things. Local wildlife seems to be migrating closer to the base. This may increase the risk to surface operations or lead to damage of equipment. They may be attracted to light, sense, sound, movement close to territory. An abundance of plant life may evoke interest of herbivores, and an abundance of herbivores may attract carnivores. Conversely, a lack of greenery may lead to plant eaters taking interest in our construction and cabling. Little is known about their physiology and psychology, and they cannot be predicted. Exercise extreme caution. Okay, neat. Alright, there we go. Right, gotcha. How does one go back to, say, the base? Mouse over the manifest button in the top left. Try not to think about death. Helpful. Where is base? How I go home to base? Please help. To produce further equipment such as atmosphere, yep. Ooh, that's go to imp, right? You can prioritize things for building by middle clicking them in interaction mode. Okay. Yes, this is great. Seriously, how do I go home? I did, like, this took me to wildlife. That's great. But none of this takes me back. How do I get back? Okay. So this gives me animal lure, work light, turret, glow stick, seismic monitoring. Is this where the base is? There. Is that where I need to go? This is crazy. There has to be a better way of getting back. Okay, cool. Yes, press Y, it's perfectly safe. Okay, place the smelter in the workshop.
The dogs are here to work.
Uh-huh. Requires building tools in a workshop. Oh. Can I do something? Ah! I messed up. I know, I'm trying. Can I move this? Like that? Okay. Everything okay for you? Yes. Thanks. Right? Yeah, great. Now I should be able to build that smelter. Okay, so yeah, I messed up and I put that such that it blocked the door. Nice. Atmosphere generator. That seems like it should be helpful, like that. Okay, cool. So both of those are relevant, and I guess I can prioritize things. At some point we'll go out and we'll... Right, there's our wind generator, there's our thing for that, what landed. Okay, cool. Are humans dealing with this? Imp. What are you even doing? Imp face? Oh. Alright, it won't actually let me do anything if I do this. Nope. Literally cannot do anything until this stuff gets done. So, sure hope they're gonna hurry up and do it. You're building. Good.
Temperature warning in workshop.
Okay, smelter has been placed. A wind turbine outside your base near the airlock. Wind turbine. Wind turbine. Okay, like this. And you're going to build that. Right, so there is some... No, this is... Right, because it's showing the pot plant. And now we can also see them going outside.
New equipment online.
So there's your ammo generator. So someone should be doing that. Last thing, neutral reset. No, I don't want any of this. Why are you not... Right, you need to do something? That's a workshop drill. That's not a smelter. Plant pot, plant pot, plant pot, utility, 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 workshop drill, 3D printer, workshop smelter. There we go. An atmosphere generator. That's an atmosphere generator. It's in the workshop. That's fine. Food's long-term priority, but it's best to get started early. Vegetables and fruit can be grown in a hydroponics room. Mark out an area for digging large enough for a new room by clicking on the top of the rock. Yep. Interaction road, then place a large hydroponics area. Don't forget to make a door! Okay, that's great. And dig out an area and do that. Sure. Let's do this. I'll just dig out that much. And then rooms. Room casing, command and control, ride containment, hydroponics. You can possess AI members of your crew. Okay, cool. That's great. I don't care. If I right click and then go to object mode, I should be able to place a door. Or do you have to mount over the wall?
Hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
Your teaspoons in the sink.
Okay. Objects. That's a condenser unit. That's not. I want a door. That door seems like it would be sensible to put there. Alright, so now you're building. That's good.
Progress.
So just waiting for the imp to actually dig out that.
Completed.
If I go to rooms, if I were to add a door, I wonder if this is a reason to. Right, let's just add a door here, and then see if the imp will actually freaking dig out the rest of where I intend there to be a room. Imp face. If I do interact, control. Okay, cool. There's a dog. That's the wrong way. I want to go over here. I remember this. Now if we go through here, thank you. And sure, here's some of your experimental music. And then I can do this. If you dig that out, mate, that'd be grand. And then I can build more hydroponics rooms. Imp. No, you don't. Don't you dare. You were meant to do a thing, and you ran away, and I don't appreciate it. And it's very simple, you just need to kill this. Now, tab to disconnect. You son of a submariner. Rooms.
Hydroponics.
Now, that means I can then remove the door. How do I remove things? Interact. Set for deconstruction. This is murder. Good. There's a door. You've seen the door. It does a thing. You can't have me place an extra door because I already put a door in.
Construction.
So I guess you're deleting the door? I think the tutorial might be a little bit broken. which is a bit frustrating. So yeah, this is just a lot. I mean, it's a slower process. It's definitely slower burn than, say, Dungeon Keeper. Okay, I feel like we should have an atmosphere generator in here. We should have a hydroponics something. A propagator. Like so. And then a series of hydroponics planters. No seedlings, build a propagator. Okay. Right click. Okay, fine. I'm gonna delete that. And then I'll rebuild it. So, okay, raw materials are low. These are people doing very little. This is our robot, and this is our thing. Okay.
Reports are mandatory.
Which means I should also be able to get rid of, say, this one. Okay, now, room. Place a door. Thank you. We need seedlings. Really? Place a propagator. Blink your eyes. Okay, objects, propagator. Okay, that's been done. Finally. Crops grow at different rates and have varying nutritional needs. It's better to place a few things that can be managed efficiently. Potatoes grow quickly, so let's make potatoes. Sure. This is taking longer than I would like. Place 2 potato planters.
Storage area.
Oh, you're kidding me. You deleted both. So you can't cancel a propagator either. It's also kind of annoying that you can't build propagators. You can't build things once they're done. I just realized that made no fucking sense. You can't go, well, I'm building a propagator, so please let me build the next piece as well. Let's see, we'll build that and that. Okay, done. Make sure you discover that photosynthesis means that we need light. So build a work light. Yep, that's fine. Work light is there. Done. The rocked walls of the base will sap heat. You need to be kept warm, so many things will warm the rooms, including waste heat from electrical items. But to directly do it, build space heaters. So you can do that. Wall in item placement mode. Gotcha. Fine. But also the fact that the thing won't let you move ahead by anticipating things is rather annoying. Space heater from space. There we go. Done. Items in your base will degrade. Repairs are essential. Utility robots should be built. These can be built in the workshop. Okay. I guess this is just built through the same system as everything else. Boop and boop. It's important to manage small aspects of the base. Turn off equipment to save power, lock doors, optimize or seal routes, and changing modes on items can be done by clicking on them in interaction mode. You can also set your colonists and robots to move small items such as atmosphere generators, by click dragging. Yep, we had to learn that earlier because we blocked our own door. Done. Your colonists are well trained but only human. Be sure to look out for them expressing emotions, shivering, limping, grabbing their stomachs in starvation. Watching them closely will also give you an idea of their intentions and what they're trying to do. They'll also send you emails detailing their progress, and you can cycle through them. Okay, they go from green to amber to red if they become unwell or hurt. Okay.
Temperature warning. Storage area.
Warning panel will display and allow you to cycle through more pressing issues, such as low rations, minerals of building things, and rare events. Okay, raw materials and building materials are both low. Gotcha. Scream at the void. I mean, I'm not screaming, but I do feel that sometimes YouTube really is the void. Yes, sure, I will listen to your music. A living area provides colonists... Okay, place things and do that. Okay, place a living area. Also, we had a little bit of a thing happen. I'm gonna put in a door, a pair of doors actually. Objects, 1. Give me 1 door here, 1 door here. There we go. Now, we want a living area. Let's put the living area kind of over here. Now, I would like to dig out an area like... So the question is, do you want to do this kind of thing? Or do you want to do this kind of thing? Let's assume you want to do that kind of thing. Let's dig a 3x3 area and make it a living room. Once they build a door. A pair of doors, really. So we got ourselves Uberhun. Burk. Okay. Potato. Hey, this actually has details and tells you about things. Uh-huh. So it's like, hey, you know what? We will probably accidentally leave plants behind, even if everything else goes south. Come on, robot. Dig. 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 Room lockdown. Why would I want to lock down a room? New skill qualification. Ah, okay, so now you're good at construction. Good job, bud. Meteors are gonna totally happen. Okay, so yeah. Stay indoors. Ah, so that's like one of those things. So if I do this.
Earthquake warning.
How do I lock you? Control. Nope, fine. Okay, dig. Room. Well, that's grand. If only someone had actually built the thing that we told them to build. Dig it out. Come on, buddy. And then the rest. Come on, come on. Alright, yeah, like saving stuff. That's why this takes longer than I would like. Boop, 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 boop. You drop it in storage, I assume? You look like you are cold. But hopefully, when we've got a nice warm living area, that will be better. Come on, you can do it. Hurry it up. So this is, I mean, I guess this is a mix of like Dungeon Keeper and Dwarf Fortress, right? Or to me, it's actually reminding me a lot of Team Hospital. But it's just that everything, the key difference between this and like your Dungeon Keeper is, one, you don't have any sense of immediate conflict, and the other is, boy, is it slow. I mean, no offense to anyone, but everything is slow. This game does not seem to be at all worried about things taking too long. Okay, now I want to build not a room, but a door. Correct. Space heater seems like it would be helpful. I'm gonna put a space heater here, actually. Don't know what kind of room that is, to be honest.
Construction in progress.
But we still don't have these.
Equipment online in living area. Room completed.
Okay. So now we got a nice shortcut between these two rooms, which I think is a good thing. Why did this not count as placing a living area, game? Because it really should have. You can only build a living area now. Really? You mean like this one?
Low temperature warning in living area. The cats are not your friends.
Okay. I'm getting the sense I might want to actually do some other things here. Condenser unit, door, vent system, space heater. And that is, boy, I really should dig out more. Make a bigger living area. But at this point, I think I'm gonna probably leave it. This is being really... There's a few things that are really frustrating me right now. Okay, we must not stop mining. Fine, whatever. You seem like you are moved closer. Okay, fine. Yeah, so right now, I've spent almost half an hour with this game. I'm not through the tutorial, and the tutorial has broken multiple times. And that is really, really frustrating me. Like, I feel like your tutorial should be able to deal with, either it should not let you go faster than it is prepared to have you go, or it should handle it better.
Equipment online in hydroponics. Room completed.
Yeah. So then food, yeah, like finally stuff is moving, but I really feel like it should not have taken this long. And even there, like, how are we not through the tutorial yet? How this game is just a bit too slow. And, you know, maybe it will get better. I hope it will get better, because I paid for this a long time ago. And I probably overpaid for it based on my general approach with Kickstarters. But yeah. I'm hoping that this will improve if I play more of it. But right now I'm just not feeling a desire to play more. And that's a real pity. Like, you really shouldn't be that I don't want to play more of a game that I paid however much I did for this. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving it here. Maybe it will get better, maybe not. But right now it feels just a bit too slow to justify itself. And it's really unfortunate that it cuts itself off by having the tutorial break. If you're building a tutorial, I feel very strongly that one of the things you should be able to deal with is a player that moves faster. There are lots of tutorials that frustrate the heck out of me because they won't let you do anything that they do not tell you to do right now. But on the other hand, if you're going to give me the freedom to do other things. What you really need to do is you need to be able to just run a check. Okay, is there a living area? Because at this point there should be a living area. While that tutorial is running, there should basically be a check every few seconds for, has a living area already been placed? Certainly, when you generate that prompt, it should check to see if a living area is present on the map. Because otherwise, you end up in this weird situation of, I need to wait for the robot to dig out more area so that I can place another piece of living area so that the quest will actually realize that it's done. And that's not cool. Yeah, it's too slow. That's basically it. Hopefully, if I were to play more, I could get past that, and maybe I will. Definitely not going to be doing that tomorrow, where we will play a different game. See you then.